Hello and welcome to a special episode of The Witness. So, here I am at the elevator puzzle, and the reason I am here is to explain why the elevator puzzle has the solutions that it does. So, here we have our puzzle panel, and this puzzle panel has an amount of colours in these red squares, which we'll start with. We have no idea. And at the moment, we have red light. So, with coloured light, it will only show back the colour that is shone onto it if it contains that colour. So here we have our puzzle. We have 3 dark squares in the top left, and then we have an amount of red squares. With only red light, we have 2 colours showing. So here we can see that in the top left hand corner, these 3 squares do not contain red, where all of the other squares do. So we'll just state it now. Not red, red, as you can clearly see. So we'll just go ahead and solve this puzzle, and then we'll go up to the next level. Cool. Now that we've added blue light into the puzzle, do note this is not only just blue light, it is blue and red light. So now with blue and red light, we can see 3 different colours. We have blue, red, and some pinky purpley colour, which, as you can see here, is the mix of red and blue. So if we just go through the same process, I guess, if the color is the actual color, then it has that part of color in the final color, if that makes sense. Alright, so I'll just explain it out. So we have blue in the top left, so that means there is blue contained in these 3 squares. As you can see as well on the other side, there is red in here. And then we have a purpley pinky color, which is blue and red. So, and then that still works with the puzzle below, the level below with just the red light. So we've got no red, red. And then now we can tell that we have blue here as well. So, blue, blue and red, red. Cool. Hopefully I'm explaining this good, because I'm bad at explanations, but I'll get through it. And then, cool, we'll just go and solve the puzzle. And then, cool. 3rd level, we have just blue light. So, we'll have a look again. Blue, 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 not blue. So we can say contains blue, does not contain blue. And then that is still consistent with the other 2 levels that we've had. Blue, blue and red in the middle, red. Cool. And then we'll just solve this as we would. And then we're almost at the complex part, I guess. So now we're adding in a color that we haven't used yet, green, and then we're at the level of blue and green. So we'll just continue doing the same thing. We have blue, blue only, green only, and then the aqua cyan, I have no idea what color. Light blue. Yep, we've got our light blue colors in the top left and bottom right. So what we can say is contains blue, contains green, blue and green, blue and green. Cool? Yep. And then using what we know from the other levels, and this is where memory might fade a little, or you might have to remember some things. So we know contains blue, we know contains green, does not contain red. So these three squares are a mix of blue and green. So yeah, blue and green. These have blue and green, but it also has red from what we learned in the first puzzle. So these two are blue, green, and red, which in the color spectrum, if you shine all three primary lights, it should create white light. So these two squares should be white. And then we have blue only, but we know that from here, from this line onwards, it contains red. So this is blue and red, which is the pink, magenta. So these two would be magenta and pink. Purple. And then down here we have blue, green, and also red. So these two are exactly like these two, which is white. And then finally we have green and red, which I believe is yellow light. Yellow light, sure. Alright, so we've got these two colors. Aqua, cyan, white, magenta, yellow. And we'll keep that information until I can solve this non-retardedly. Cool. Now that I've solved this puzzle, we have the broken wire, which would have taken us up to the next level, which is the green. What I've seen is people are trying to look around for a green glass plane. A green glass plane to look through to try and finish this puzzle. So I've seen people look at these leaves, or try and do some amount of like trying to find a different perspective, but the information's technically already given to you based on the levels before you. So what we're trying to do is, what would this look like under green light? So in the blue one, we know if it contains blue, it will be blue, otherwise it will be black. So same with red, it'll be red, or it will be red, or it will be black, or it will be blue, which is all of these, or it will be black. So we just need to apply that for the green. The green floor. Yep, the green floor. Alright, so we'll just go through every single square that we know of. So we're currently on the blue-green level. So we know that this cyan light blue color contains blue and green. So we'll just go through every single square. Blue green, does it contain green? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Cool, we know that. This one, these two only show blue. we also know it contains red, but it doesn't contain green, otherwise it would look like these two. So these two do not contain green. And then finally your last three, they look green, so they have green in it. Cool. And we also know from previous tests that it also contains red, because it's a yellow color, supposedly. And then we'll just go through all of it. It is all green, but these two. So we just need to cut it out. And then straight to the top. Boom. Green solved. And then when we get to white light, we will find out these will stay the same. These will turn white. These will turn white. These are the magenta pinky colors. Magenta pink. And we have yellow. Cool. I did not need to memorize this. I just did it using the information given to me already. So, yeah. And finally, white light. It's essentially how it is, where you would just solve it. If I can remember how to solve it. Done. Cool. Well, hopefully that explained it nice enough. I realized that in my last, when I actually did this in the playthrough, I did not have my mic enabled, so I have my mic enabled now, which is great, but yeah, hopefully I described it in detail enough that solving this problem would not be, solving this puzzle would not be a problem. Anyway, that's it from me. Hopefully you learned something, and we'll see you in some other vids. Yeah, cheers guys. See you later.